Oh, just me and my friend. All right, that's a little bit better. So, good morning. I am in the Starbucks line to get my first fall drink of the season. I gotta be honest, I'm not a big fan of the pumpkin spice latte. I just don't like it. It's too sweet for me. So I'm gonna try the iced foam pumpkin brew or something like that. So today we have a big day planned. My garden is finally flourishing. I'll give you an update on that. I actually, so if you didn't see my gardening video, it was a few weeks ago. I built my first raised garden from scratch. Like, I built it myself, all by myself. I planted like pumpkins and tomatoes and all of that stuff, and it was really fun. You should watch that video. I'll link it down below. But that brings me to, so it's fall, my garden is flourishing. What does that mean? I'm going to I'm gonna build my own scarecrow. I feel so happy that I actually need a scarecrow. Like, it's not just for decorations. Like, I feel so legit. I'm gonna do that, and then one of my best friends just had a baby. That is so cute and so happy for her. Wait, hold on, I have to order.
Hey there, what can I get started for you?
Hi, could I get a tall pumpkin cream cold brew?
And what else?
And then could I get a tall, just iced coffee black with no sweetener?
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Alright, $7.58, thank you.
Thank you. So the pumpkin drink is called the pumpkin cream cold brew. It just sounds gross, but we're gonna try it. Anyway, so me and my friends are all part of this like meal train. So we sign up for different days to provide a meal for them for like a certain amount of time. It's like a couple of weeks. So I signed up for today. I'm going to get a Costco lasagna because it's the best lasagna you'll ever have. I'll get them a salad, but I'm actually going to make these like maple cookies. My mom sent me a cookbook this week, and it's all like Halloween-y sweets to bake. I hope I explained everything. I really don't know how to start vlogs. It's always very awkward. And I also always record like 10 of them. So I'm just going to record this one, and we either have it or we don't, because I'm kind of sick of that. A nice shady spot. My grandpa would be so proud. So here it is. Okay, that's not that bad. That's pretty good actually. So I will say, it's definitely not as sweet as the pumpkin spice latte. I mean, by a long shot. You definitely get coffee with a taste of pumpkin spice. But yeah, this might be my new fall drink. I really like it. Anyway.
I could just get this one and not have to even worry about.
I just have to show you real quick the head that I'm going to use for my scarecrow. I'm so freaking excited. Doesn't that look so cute? Oh, I cannot get over how cute this is gonna be. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm headed to Costco and then HEB real quick, and then I'll see y'all at home. Hi guys, so I'm back at the house. I am about to start baking the cookies. I got this cookbook from my mom this past week. It's by Helena Garcia, and it's The Wicked Baker. And it has all of these really cute, kind of like Halloween themed, spooky bakes. We're going to cook the maple cookies that she has. And, you know, it's not quite Halloween season, so instead of doing it in the bat shape, I'm just gonna do them in like a fall leaf shape. Because I mean, they're maple cookies, maple leaf, it still works. I'm going to leave a link in the description for this cookbook so that you can bake these as well. It seems pretty easy. Let's get started. well incorporated, as they say in the biz. I am going to cover this with plastic wrap and put it in the fridge for about an hour. And while we do that, let's go make our scarecrow. I'm sure y'all are on the edge of your seat to get an update on the garden. So the last time y'all saw it, it was just planted, and let me just tell you, the days that followed that video were in the hundreds, and the plants that were planted in the garden were, everyone was in shock. And I feel like I gave them their best opportunity to survive and grow, but we had some casualties. The marigolds all died, and then all of my herbs died, all of my beans died, and my squash died, and then one of my jalapeno plants died. But you know what? That's okay. I'm not going to beat myself up about it because this is my first time doing this, and you know, I'll know better next time. This was just, you know, I will grow with the plants. If you are interested in gardening, y'all all need to check out Farmer Scott, I think it's called. I'll leave the link to his channel down below, but he's kind of like the Bob Ross of gardening, and he's just so comforting, and I just love him so much. He's just very soothing to watch. But I feel like I gave them the best environment to grow, and it was just kind of on them if they wanted to survive or not. Let's talk about who survived. This is weird to say, but I feel like I have a special bond with the plants that survived because I feel like we've been through it together. So 3 of my jalapeno plants have survived. Okay, it was pretty touch and go there for a minute. They were looking pretty wilty there, but now they're flourishing and they're growing. They're starting to bloom flowers, which is, I think, a good sign. I still don't understand why they have this like purple or like black joint. If anybody knows what that is, please let me know, because I've Googled it and I feel like there's varying answers that range between it's diseased or overwatered or something. My beloved tomato plants. I mean, it's so crazy. Like, they've kind of just like gone wild. I mean, they're like over waist height. They're like boob height at this point. And they're starting to bloom flowers, which again I think is a good sign. I've been training them to grow up the support system that I built for them, which has been going great. But yeah, I'm very happy with the tomato plant. They have made it through. Then literally the piece de resistance is the pumpkin. So let me just show you how freaking nuts this pumpkin plant is. It has grown to be a monster. And I now see what they meant about how it's just probably not ideal for a raised garden, because it is already starting to take over more than a quarter of the bed. Oh my gosh, look, there's a ladybug! Oh, isn't that special? But yeah, so the pumpkin plant is like probably the most impressive out of the bunch. Let me just tell you, just real quick, I'm gonna get a little corny here. My favorite thing to do in the morning after my cup of coffee is to come out and see what's happening in the garden. It is like, I mean, I'm not even joking. I'm not trying to be funny. Like, it's like Christmas morning to me every morning. It brings me so much happiness. I highly recommend starting a garden. It has been very satisfying. I think that's a good word for it. Very fulfilling. Just to see the actual literal fruits of your labor. I love looking out my window and seeing these huge leaves. It just looks so lush and awesome. But yeah, that's the garden so far.
any ideas for names for my new scarecrow, comment them down below. Aren't you like just so in love? I love him. Oh no. What? Okay, so this is flattened out quite nicely, but I'm gonna put it back in the fridge before I cut it out because it's already, I can feel like it's gonna get sticky. Okay, so the dough that has been rolled out has been cooling overnight, almost 24 hours now. And now we're gonna cut it, bake it, and I don't really care what comes out because at this point, I have lost interest. I have zero hope or expectations. Actually, my expectations are they're going to be terrible, so. This is what I get out of it. For all my hard work, here's a lesson, kids. Sometimes you can work as hard as you can. You can work your hardest at something and you're still gonna fail. I'm just going to watch The Office now, and that will make me feel better. I have a surprise. Look at what I got. I felt like we needed a real win after everything that we had been through trying to bake the maple cookies. So we're gonna go with these. Let's bake these real quick and then enjoy some cookies finally. They're pretty good. Okay, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. If you do have any ideas for a name for my scarecrow, comment that down below. But yeah, have a good week. Bye.